Wait, am I on? Am I good? Okay. I think we're good. Okay. All right. Hi. All right, let me see here. It is 2:06. And yeah, let's get started. I think all systems are go. I want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. All right. I believe so. Okay, yes. All right. Hi, everybody. It is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, your up and coming queen of real estate. And I am here for this week's and today's Tuesday tip at 2. All right. Let's get it going. I want to make sure all systems are go. I literally have just come back from a closing, and yeah, it was a day. So really, I just wanted to share just today's events. I am going to later be posting. I just want to get rid of this little thing about me right here. Let's get rid of this little icon. I literally just came home. I got home and I was like, I have to set up. It's Tuesday tip at 2. So I got home just in time, just in enough time to set up and get things going. Okay. So yeah, so I'm here. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Sorry for my tardiness. I lost some nails today. A couple nails popped off. It was a day. So let's just dive right on into it. All right. So I have been talking about the closing process and everything like that. And just keep it in that same vein. I wanted to share my a testimonial Tuesday. This is Tuesday tip at 2's testimonial edition. Okay. And I'm going to later be sharing some posts of just my clients and the pictures and the videos and all that good stuff I'm gonna be sharing soon enough. I have to get into the editing room and get that going, so I'm excited about that. But so I just wanted to simply share what happened today. So today was closing day with my clients. They're a couple. They bought their first home. I'm so excited. It was very towards the end touch and go because pretty much trying to make sure that all the final numbers was acquired, right? So we needed to know what was needed for closing as far as the final closing costs. So everybody, I mean, listen, I can't stress this enough. People are buying houses, y'all. I don't know what you guys are waiting for, but trust me when I tell you, mortgage companies are swamped, title companies are swamped. People are buying like there is no tomorrow. And so everybody's just very busy and very backed up. It's the name of the game, and so you hope to have all ducks in a row by the time you're going to the settlement table, right? So today, these clients and their transaction was pretty much smooth selling. We've talked about inspection day. We've talked about, getting pre-approved. It was pretty much a very, very great transaction. I was working with a great listing agent for the property. We had some great sellers, who were selling the property. They were great. They even had gotten a basket, a welcome basket for them ready with, toiletries and painting stuff and just different items. And it was just super duper sweet. I always greet my clients on closing day with a little basket of my own and a card and stuff. So it was really great. They were super excited. They're first time home buyers. And it's been a phenomenal transaction when I tell you, okay? So, of course, something had to happen. Something had to happen to make it a little bit more interesting because it was a super boring transaction. Everything just went well. That's boring, So, pretty much what happened was there were some hiccups with the wiring, getting to the settlement, right? So pretty much the sellers were closing on their house that they bought. So they were closing on this particular house as sellers, and they were closing on another property as buyers. And so when stuff like that happens, all monies and paperwork has to kind of simultaneously come together. And so pretty much the sellers were waiting on my buyers' funds to clear. Okay, so everything typically, gets wired, except for if you are the buyer, and you may have to bring your cashier's check or something like that. But like your mortgage, those funds that's going to be paying off the seller, it gets wired to, the title company and to the appropriate people. Typically, what the title company is doing is they're dispersing all that money, right? So they're dispersing the funds and everything, and that's typically how that works. I want to make sure my volume is up on my mic. I think it is. It just looks very low. The little knob is not moving enough for me. But anyway, so that we have to make sure that those funds are clear. And the thing about it is that we could not leave until those funds were clear, right? And we had to track down the money. So the money had to be tracked down. And pretty much, the sellers, the listing agent needed a particular document from our transaction for, her sellers / buyers, right? So it just really went just haywire. So these are just some of the things that go wrong, even if you had a smooth selling transaction, okay? So today we pretty much did the final walkthrough. The property was completely cleared out, of course, because the sellers moved, right? And so we did our walkthrough. I had to, as the agent, I had to take a picture of the meters for the water and for the gas to make sure that the title company pays out, disperse the money for that from the seller. So pretty much what happens is the title company pays off the water, pays off the gas, that the seller is liable for, okay? And so we did all that. It was wonderful. We get to the closing table, and we had to do a bit of waiting around. So what's the tip for today? The tip for today is make sure you allot time for your closing day, because you never know what's going to happen. You could be closing in a half hour. You could be closing in 45 minutes. You could be closing and it takes 2 or 3 hours, because you literally never know. One of the first hiccup actually we had before the whole wiring thing was some of the closing packet from the title company had the wrong name. So my client, her maiden name, right, is the one that had to be on the paperwork, even though she's married, they've been married. It's just that her ID didn't show that. So, of course, had to get new paperwork for that, and you have to wait for all the wheels to churn, and all the people get the information in order for new paperwork to be printed out and all that stuff. So we had to kind of wait for that. And then the wiring thing, did it clear? Wait for that. So all that to say is, and all of this information I'm giving you right now, I want you to know, please allot time for closing day. There are a lot of moving parts. Be sure to stay calm during the process. Stay calm during the process. So even if there are some bumps in the road, there are some hiccups, stay calm. For me as the agent, I wanted to make sure that I stayed calm for my clients, and I honestly was calm. I just wanted to stay calm and just be like, listen, it'll work out. We're here longer than I would like to be, but it'll work out at the end. And I trusted that. And I think that really helped for my clients to stay calm. And even they knew, like, their parents told them, hey, you had a pretty good transaction. Like, it really went smooth. So for us to have this hiccup in the 11th hour, it was like, it is what it is. But it worked out at the end. My clients are homeowners. And when I tell you, and I'm going to make this whole video, because when I tell you, the sellers were just phenomenal. That's one of the things that makes a transaction just go so smooth. When you have some great sellers, when you have some great buyers, when you have just the other agent you're working with is just, works with you. It's just smooth, a very, very smooth process, even with hiccups like that. So, the seller, she was just very, she was crying and she was so excited, and my buyers were like so appreciative. So it was just really, really sweet and touching. I was like, y'all gonna make me cry like I'm buying a house. But anyway, that's pretty much my testimonial for the day. Sorry for my tardiness. What time is it? Did I go on? Yes, that's 10 minutes. I went on long enough. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. That is it for today's and this week's Tuesday Tip at 2. I'm going on vacay this week, actually, starting tomorrow, just for a few days. So, wish me well, because I need the relaxation. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys again next week for next week's Tuesday Tip at 2. We'll be talking about pretty much how to prepare how to put in an offer. We're going to be talking about that. Bye bye, guys. And remember, if you want to, if you want to get at me in regards to booking a free consultation, you can do that at bit.ly/DJM consult, and we can talk about how to buy in this crazy, crazy market, and so much more. So I want to help you on your journey. It's always bittersweet parting with clients that you've been working with for, whether it's a year, whether it's a few months. It's like, I was like, oh, I don't want you guys to go, but I'm so happy. So I want to help you on your home buying journey. So contact me at the below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, there's no place like home. There's no place like home buying. And see you soon.